Hello. Welcome back to school.
Well, all those books got picked up off the floor. Um, Unfortunately, they're all on my desk. And with that on my desk, I cannot do my Latin on my desk. Okay, so let's see what we have. We have munchies because my tummy isn't feeling well. My clipboard, obviously a pencil. Can't do Latin without a pencil. And all my Latin cards. I kind of have an idea of what I have to do. I have to go through Latin cards. This is just my little book. I don't need to do anything in it. I don't, because I already added the fourth declension. Yes. Okay. So I don't need to do anything in this book. Yippee. So that book is up to date. Now this book. Okay, so it looks like I did this on the 21st. So I did this. Oh, here's another mark. Okay, so this is done. So this is everything I didn't do on the 21st. So I got that done. I went through and I parsed it. Did I do that one that was missing? No. Where's that one that was missing? Yeah, not the one. Number 2 is still not done. Of drill A of part 4. So I need to still do that. And then I still have this page. So I'm going to work through those. So I have that to work on. I think these are declension tables or something. Did I do declension tables? Oh, no, this is the declension of Coupare that I had to do for that. There's a declension, I think it's on the previous page. I had to do a declension. I do think going through and doing the verb, not the verb things. I want to get back to verbs so bad. I do think doing these, whatever these things are, declension tables with the actual nouns will help me with learning the fourth declension, because I do not have the fourth declension memorized, and I'm kind of forgetting the third declension too. So that is on my to-do list. This is the answer key. If I get stuck, textbook, which I don't know if I'm going to need. Well, I will need it when we do the declension stuff for the vocab words. This I don't need yet because we haven't got to that part of the lesson where we're doing review work. That is review work before the quiz or the whole test for the unit. Is this third declension neuter? Yes, this is third declension neuter. So that is done. So I don't have any of these to fill up for old lessons, which is good. So I'm going to work on the chapter 24, chapter 25. I'll finish up the book work. Somewhere around here, I don't know where it is. Maybe it's buried in this pile here. There is a quiz, but there is also this little doodad writing out these. Well, this isn't the one I was thinking of. That's a vocab. We're gonna do that probably over holiday. teacher is going on holiday, I think this week. So he'll be gone next week. So that'll be a good day for me to just hopefully get my bearings on everything. This week we're doing conference and discussion of various topics. This is the piece I'm looking for. Going through this will help me also with the third and fourth declension. Well, the third, fourth declension, because I already did the third declension. That's lesson 25. Did I do? No. What lesson am I in? Metus. Spiritus. This is fourth declension, right? I don't know if we're on... We're on 25, right? Yeah. Okay. Both Magister and I have been really busy, so we have not had Latin for a number of weeks. So it's kind of a little iffy as to where I'm at. Okay, this is a quiz, which I think we're going to aim at doing this either tomorrow or the next day, whenever that is. But let me just kind of look through and see if I know any of these. Fear, I don't know. Fruit, I know. Hand, I know. Arrival, I know. Harbor, I think I know that one. Lake, I know. Senate, that's going to be iffy. Spirit, I know. Oh, what's the other one? House, home, I think I know it. I just have to figure out if it's an M or an N, because I always get those mixed up. Derivatives, let's see, do I know the derivatives? I know that one. Why does that look familiar? Oh, because it was a grammar question or something. It was in the derivatives thing in the workbook. Latin saying. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And I don't think they'll accept it if I just write down SPQ, SPQR. I don't think that'll count. Although I think I have to know that too. Okay, then, yeah, declension tables. I'm not ready for declension tables for this chapter yet. Form drills, possibly. I might be able to be okay on that. What's on the back? More, oh my gosh, more of these things. Bonus points. What's the bonus? It looks like there's a lot of points there. We do 1 point per box. Irregular principal parts. Complete the chart. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I should probably review these. Do, dare, no, do, yuvo, laudo, whatever. Those are, oh, these are just principal parts. I don't need to conjugate them. Good, because I don't know how to conjugate them. Okay, so, that'll be an iffy of a quiz. But, yeah. Alright, so we are going to work through the rest of the book over here and work through these tables and get those nailed down, and then we'll do recitation. Actually, should I do recitation now? After I just gone through and I organized what I was going to work on. Okay, so this homework list, or assignment list, or whatever it is, this is from, like, a long time ago. I'm just, having to add stuff that, I need to get done. I think all of this stuff is just miscellaneous stuff from teacher that needs to still get done. And then everything that's not filled in needs to get done, which most of it is oral stuff. So I'll probably work on that later. Whenever later is, I don't know. But I'm hoping to get done with it before teacher goes on holiday, because I don't want to deal with this stuff over holiday. That's states and capitals. We don't need that. Okay. So this is everything for Magister. So we have 23. I have to do the grammar question, or the grammar question review, I think. I hope those are right. Those are not right. Whatever the grammar questions are, because 24 is not the same grammar questions as 25. So going through the grammar questions, going through the flashcards, going through the new endings, and then declining the vocabulary words, and then, what is this? Oh, decline vocab with the endings, obviously. Written declension tables, I need to still do that. And the quiz, I think I did the quiz. I don't know why it's not marked off, but I sure hope I did the quiz for 23. And I sure hope I did the quiz for 24 too, because I should not be doing lesson 25 if I have not done those other quizzes. March 6th quiz 20. Oh my gosh. This is really not right. Do I have a quiz for 24? Let me... Oh, shoot. This is not going well at all. This is why you don't want to fall behind in any of your assignments. Especially when it's Latin. Okay. I think I forgot how to do, like, homework and stuff. I really hope I did those quizzes. I thought I did those quizzes. Okay. There's a sticker. Okay, so that's a test. That is lesson 20 test. 98%. Oh, that must have been a redo. 21. No, actually that was 20. Test 21, 22 quiz, 22 redo. Not quite high enough to get a red or a green mark there. 23 quiz. For some reason this is not yet marked. 24 quiz. Okay. We're doing good. Okay, so 25 is not done. So 24 is the last quiz I did, which means I have to do quiz 25. How did I... Oh, not bad. I only lost 1 point. This must have been like a review or something. Wonder where I lost my point on. Oh well. I'll find it later. It's probably better than some of the other grades I got. Okay, so, we got that crisis averted. Okay, so let me start with the recitation for 23, I think. Like, yeah, this is... Now we're actually starting to get into the actual assignments. Well, we're not even doing the one that I need to do. Okay, let's do the grammar questions. Yeah, let's do the grammar questions. So I will find the grammar questions on the back of my book. Somewhere back here. This is why I need my desk back. Okay. It should be near the back. Anyone holler if you see grammar questions. Alright, now I need a pencil so I can tick off these on my list when I get them done. Uh-oh. That was a cat toy, not my pencil. I think I lost my pencil. Here it is. Okay, we have the pencil. We have the grammar questions. Magister and I have just been doing for the unit, not cumulative. Partly is it would take a really, really long time. And two, Magister doesn't like all the questions. This is Unit 1 Introduction. We need Lesson 8. Use this lesson 14, 21. We are in luck. Lesson 23 does not have any grammar questions. But for giggles, we will review the unit questions that we have covered. If I could figure out where they begin. I think it was around 20. But yeah. Okay. Masculine and feminine. Let me think here. Okay, so this is number 18. Masculine and feminine nouns of the third declension have the same ending. Wait. Oh, the same case endings. Yeah. Okay. I was still good. The genitive singular of a third declension noun always ends in, what is the third declension's? E. Is. It's E in the other one. Okay. I'm not keeping points. 95. How do the third stem of the Latin noun? What? How do you find the stem of a Latin noun? You take off the ending off the genitive singular. Yep. That's it. Okay, 22. Number 96. How can you know the gender of a third declension noun? You have to memorize it. Bam. Okay, we're good on that. 97 of 24. How many of the 7 basic sentence patterns have complements? I think it's 2. 6? What? How many of the 7 basic sentence patterns have complements? It says 6. I don't know what they are. What are these? Hold on. What are the 3 complements covered in this text? What is the something adjective? I'm just going to read these because I don't know. The complementary infinitive, the direct object in the accusative. Oh my gosh. Wait. Hold on, I'm reading the wrong one. The direct object the predicate adjective and the predicate nominative. Yeah, I'm going to definitely need to go through these grammar questions again, especially for 24. Okay, what are the two kinds of distinct objects covered in this text? Complementary infinitive and the direct object in the accusative case. I'm just gonna nod my head and say, What are the two kinds of direct objects? Oh, the complementary infinitive is a direct object? Okay. Now I have to get this straight in my head. So, direct objects have kinds. I did not know that. Now I know that. Okay, 100. The usual word order for English sentences is subject, verb, object. Subject, verb, object, or direct object. The usual word order for a Latin sentence is subject, direct object, verb. Subject, direct object, verb. Oh, wonderful. We already did that one. What kind of word is never followed by a direct object? That's a to be verb. The verb sum. The to be verb. Okay. So those complements and those types of direct objects are really funky. Okay, let's see. Oh, we're almost done with grammar questions. Yippee! Okay, 25. Okay, there's only a couple for 25, so that shouldn't be too bad. The genitive singular of a fourth declension noun always ends in... It's a long oo. Of a fourth declension is an oo. Oh, it's an oos. It has an s, oos. Most fourth declension nouns are masculine. Wow! I learned something. Hold on, there's more. In gender. But two common exceptions are manus, and one of them is manus, which is hand. Manus, and the other one is domus. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, and then I don't have to do 105 because that's in the next lesson that we're going to cover, which we haven't got that far yet. No, that's 26. Okay, so that covers that. So manus and domus are not masculine, but they're feminine. Okay, so that's grammar questions more or less gone through. I can mark that down even though the chapter didn't have grammar questions. I gotta find my paper. Here it is. Now I have to find my pencil. There it is. And I'm gonna mark this off real quick. Okay, so it's a toss-up between flashcards or declension endings. I think we're gonna do declension endings just so I can get those in my head. And plus, if I want to do flashcards, I have to literally find them because they're all just kind of buried in here. Okay. Uh-oh. I don't have the ending. I don't have the recitation rope in here. What are these? Second declension nouns. I just threw the whole pack in here. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm surprised I don't have one for like third declension nouns. I think I might have to make new things for those. I have to get the recitation rope. It's in the other flashcard bag. So I'll be back. Okay. I found the lovely recitation rope. I need to find the cards that I need to review. So these are fourth declension. These are third declension. Oh, that lot got mixed up. Oh boy. I think this is third declension new. Ooh. This is third declension masculine feminine. Uh-oh. Okay. These are not what I need. I'm trying to find the neuter ones, and I don't know where I put the neuter ones. They're in here. I think these are them, but I don't know. All I need is the endings right now so I can memorize the endings. Okay. Perfect tense endings. I don't need that. Hearts. I do need that. Oh my gosh. All of my cards are totally messed up right now, which is not good. All right. I think I found them. Third declension neuters. So until I get this in my head, I'm going to have to look at it. But I'll put it on the screen for you guys so you guys can see what I have to review or learn or whatever. Okay. So this is basically drilling in the endings of the third declension. And I don't know if I did this for the I think I did do it for masculine feminine. But I don't know. But I'm not going to go back and do it if I don't have it on my homework list. Okay, so we have... You guys have a good view. I don't know if you guys have a good view. Put you guys there. Okay. So we have... If I can hold this the right way. So blank is E-M... Oh, blank is E... Blank E... A arum a ibus a ibus. That is not going to be fun to say. Okay. I'm going to have to find the rhythm of this thing. Blank is E-M... Blank is E... Blank E. A ibus a ibus. Blank is E blank E. A ibus a ibus. Blank is E-M-A. No. Blank is E blank E. A ibus a ibus. Blank is E blank E. A ibus a ibus. Blank is E blank E. A ibus a ibus. Blank is E-M. Blank is E. I hate the neuters. Blank is E blank E. A ibus a ibus. Blank is E blank E. a ibus a ibus. Blank is e blank a ibus a ibus. I should probably put this in braille. Blank is e blank a ibus a ibus. 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 Blank is e blank blank is e blank a ibus a ibus. Blank is e blank a. Instead of saying blank, because that's a bleh, I'm gonna say various. I think that's what I said last time. It's various. It sounds better. Okay. Various is e various is e various ibus a ibus. 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 Various various is das ist schwer. Various is oh my god. Various is various ibus a ibus. I'm taking it. Various is e various ibus a ibus. Various is e various is e various ibus a ibus. 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 Various is e various is e various ibus a ibus. 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 Various is e various is e various ibus a ibus. Various is e various ibus a ibus. Various is e various ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius is e, varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, you guys can see what that is. Varius is e, varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Is that it? I don't hold that up right. Varius is e, varius is e, a. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius is e, varius e, a very is ibus s. Oh my gosh, let me just do this one again. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, varius e, a ibus a ibus. Varius is e, Virius a ibus a ibus. Virius is e. Virius a ibus a ibus. And then you got the cross. Okay. That was a little rough. Had I done this when I should have, it probably wouldn't be so bad. But for some unknown reason, I want to say us, e, o, o, or whatever. The masculine one was kind of in my head for that. No, accusative singular. Oh, but I'm gonna mark it down. I did it, and I corrected the ones that I knew were wrong. I'm gonna put that over there. Let me go through. Let's see, that's endings on the recitation. Let me go through. Let me see. Looking to see what else is on here that I can do real quick. Declension of. That says a written quiz. Oh, the quiz is done. I'm gonna mark down that all these quizzes are done because all the quizzes are done. Making sure that I'm marking off the right assignments. I might be marking off stuff that I don't have done yet. Okay, 25 is not yet done. And obviously it's not done on March because March 6th is long gone. That would have been ideal to get it done. Okay, so let me dig up the flashcards for this unit or this chapter, and then we'll go through those. We'll go through like declining them, and then we'll like do the translation thing. So I need to find my piles of flashcards and find everything for this unit. Okay, so I have my flashcards. I'm kind of getting a headache, which is fine, but we'll be okay. We'll try to get through as much of this as we can. Okay, so I need to find Caput Mundi doesn't count because that's a Latin phrase. So I just need the vocabulary cards. And I think there's only 5 of them because apparently there's not that many vocabulary cards for this unit. Yeah. Okay, so the first one we have is cors cordi, which is heart, and you can see the thing right there. And that's that, and that's that. So that's heart. So now we're going to decline the word cordis. I hope I don't need this, but just in case. Okay. Cordis, cordi, cord, hold on. I lost my spot. I can't do this. My head is starting to break open. My eyeball's gonna pop out. Alright. I'm gonna look at the card and decline from the card. If I try to do this from my memory, I'm gonna mess it up and I'm gonna learn it wrong. And it's just gonna be wrong. Okay. Cordis, corri, cordi, corde, corda, cordum, cordibus, corda, cordibus. There. That one is done. Alright. The next one, we're nailing down 2 with 1. Caput, capitus, which is head. That's that. That's the back side if you can see it. Alright. Now we're going to decline this. Caput. Caput, capitis, capiti, caput, capite, capata, oh my gosh, capita, capitum, capitibus, capita, capitibus. You almost get captain. Notice capita, capita. I don't know if anyone's seen that. The Titanic movie. The lady comes up with her little baby. Capitan, where do I go? I don't know. Yeah, and he just like totally walks away. Like, that's not good. Okay. Lumen, luminis. Is that right? Uh-oh. The cat is coming out. Cat, don't go walking on my flashcards. Is lumen luminis, is that a third declension? I think it says 23. Oh, my cat's gonna walk over you guys. She's like walking right on my cards. Oh my gosh, cat. Oh. My cards are all messed up. No. Oh my gosh. Betty, you need to move. Hold on. She's just laying right here. Oh my gosh. Okay. We didn't do these yet. No, we didn't do these. Alright. We're gonna do luminis, which is lamp. Unfortunately, yeah, I saw it, but oh well. I need to find my grammar card now. Okay, here it is. Lumen, luminis, lumini, lumini, lumen. Oh my gosh. The third declension is weird. Just say the third declension is weird. It's gonna be weird. Lumen, luminis, lumini, lumine. No, it's lumen. Lumen, luminis, lumina. No, it's lumini. Lumen, luminis, lumini, lumen, lumine, lumina, luminum, luminibus, lumina, luminibus. Done. We're gonna put that away. I don't know where it's gonna go, but it's gonna go somewhere. The next one we have is flumen, flumen, fluminis. Yeah, flumen, fluminis, which is river. Yeah. These are like third declension nouns, right? Okay. Flumen, fluminis, flumini, flumen, flumine. No, did I say flumini? Uh-oh. Flumen, fluminis, flumini, flumen, flumine, flumina, fluminibus, flumina. No, it's fluminum, fluminibus. Let me do the whole third thing again. No, let me just do the whole declension again. Flumen, fluminis, flumini, flumine, flumen, flumine. My wrist hurts really bad. Flumen, fluminis, flumini, flumen, flumine, flumina, fluminum, fluminibus, flumina, fluminibus. Okay, so river is done. The next one I think is nomen, which is an easy one. Nomen, nominis is name. Then I like looked over and it's name. Okay. Nomen, nominis, nomini, nomen, nomine, nomina, nominum, nominibus, nomina, Numeribus. Okay, so that concludes going through the grammar cards or the vocabulary cards. I could go through them, I guess, the other way. Like, let me see here. I don't know where they all are. They're like hanging out over here somewhere. Okay, nomen, flumen, I don't know what the other ones are. There's a couple here. Lumen, head of the world. We're gonna need that. We're missing caput. We're missing the head. Uh-oh. Is my cat laying on the head? Are you laying on my head? Kitty, kitty, are you laying on my head? No. She's like, ooh, mommy, what are you doing? I'm missing my head, which is not good. Okay, that's Caput Mundi. Oh, that's my thing on my thing. Okay, nomen, nominis. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. Okay, third declension. Oh my gosh, first declension. Pater. Third declension neuter. Oh, that's the actual, like, declension of nomen. Okay. Third declension masculine feminine. Fourth declension, which we're probably gonna need those. Yeah, there's a lot of them in this one. Portus rex regum. Yeah, we're gonna need those. Somewhere I lost the the head of the world. So, no, I didn't lose the head of the world. I lost the head. Point blank, the head. Okay, so these are the case endings. This is a declension thing. Pater, patrem, that is not even part of this unit or chapter. Pater, that's declension. This doesn't even belong in here. This doesn't belong in here. This doesn't belong in here. I've got cards that don't belong in here. Shucks. I lost the head of the world. No, I lost my head. Okay, lumen. We need that one. No, we need to put it over here. Wait. Fourth declension. Okay, that one we don't need. That one we want. That one we want. Caput mundi, that's the Latin phrase. Lumen. Noun, and that's your practice thing or whatever. Yeah, so caput is missing, which is really weird, because it was like just here, like I just plopped it over there. Now I feel like my entire Latin is on hold because I lost my head. Oh my gosh, that is not good. Mm. Wait, what is that over there? No, that's not it. That's the recitation rope. It's not here anywhere. How much you want to bet the cat's laying on it? I totally don't know where my head is. This I think this might be cut short because I can't find my head. Let me see. Where's that list? Okay, so I went through flashcards. Declining, I did those. Drill form C, that's when I need, that's all those over there. Yeah, I need to find my head, and then I will do the thing the other way. Okay, oos. Okay, so those are, these are for this one. This is the one I'm working on. I'm gonna put those to get together. I've got 23 and 24 there. No, that's 25. 24 doesn't have anything because 24 was a review unit or chapter. I don't know why I keep saying unit. Okay. I'm gonna pick up over here. Let's see if it's in the bag. No. I have adjectives and all this other stuff in here. And I do not have my head. Alright. They get lost in the cards, like in my papers. Does anyone see a flashcard that says kaput? Wait. Is it the heart I'm missing? Am I missing my heart? Oh my gosh. I think I'm missing my heart and I'm missing my head. That's not good. Oh my gosh. I need to find my heart and my head. No, not. Oh wait. What is that? No, that's not it. I just set my heart and my head over here. Oh. I found my heart. And I found my head. Yay. Okay, I am whole again. I found my heart and I found my head. I am so happy. Okay. Let's conjugate these things or flip these around and do other Latin to English to Latin. Latin to English. English to Latin. Okay. We're just gonna plop these here. And now the cat leaves. Okay, so we're gonna set that. I should probably put you down again because my wrist is not doing well at all. I don't know what I did with it, but it is grossly inflamed. And I have not done anything with it. It's just really not good right now. I don't know if I carried something wrong or something. I don't know. Okay, so these are the endings. We don't need to worry about those. Okay. Name, well, name is nomine. Okay. Nominum. Nominum. Technically, nomine is right, but it's, I don't know. We're not going to go there. So, nominum, nominibu, nomine. Nominee, nominis. Nominum, nominis is name. We'll get there. River is, my wrist. River. River is flumen, fluminis. Okay, flumen, fluminis, we're good. Head of the world is caput mundi. Okay. Ow, I don't know what I did with my wrist, but it's not good at all. Lamp is lumen, luminis. Did I do that? Lumen, luminis. Yay. That's a declension ending. I don't need to know those. Like, your paradigm verb. Okay. Heart is cor, cordis. Okay. And all these are neuter, obviously. These are all neuter. And head is caput. No. It's caput capitis. Yes. Oh my gosh, my wrist is not... I don't know what I did, but it is not good. It's not good at all. It hurts. Like, it's throbbing. If I hold it like that, if I hold it like this, it should be okay. Yeah. But I can't go like this. So I have to go like that. Okay, so I went through vocabulary words. Ow. You know what? Last time I got my back adjusted, my hand, like this whole hand was really, really messed up. I wonder if that's what it's from. I don't know. Uh-oh. Not to find my pencil. Found it. Ow. Alright. I hope I can, like, put a thing in my box. Okay, so we did that one. We did flashcards. So all I have left to do are verb or noun ending things, noun, whatever they call those things, those conjugational things. Let me do chapter 24 doesn't have any let me see here. I don't think, well, they might have those grammar questions. Yeah. Okay. They don't have new flashcards. So I can mark that off. There's no endings. I mean, technically it's like a review, but the way my wrist is feeling right now, it's not going to let me do this. We're not going to do that. Declension of... We don't need to do that because that's not needed. Okay, so I'm going to go through... This is like chapter 24. I'm just going to go through grammar questions just because those are important. And I don't want to go looking for all my third declension words to do that. To do the flashcards. Alright, so carefully hold you, flip you over, and go back to the beginning of the unit. And zoom in. Okay. I think we started on 21. Yeah, 19 doesn't. Yeah, 19 is part of the old one. Okay. Masculine and feminine of the third declension have the same case endings. Bam. Okay. The genitive singular of third declension is always is, or it ends in is. How do you find the stem of a Latin noun? You drop the ending of the genitive singular, and there is that answer. How do you know the gender of a third declension noun? You have to memorize them. Just point blank, you just have to memorize them. Okay, 24. This is when all the hard stuff starts happening. Okay, 24. How many of the 7 basic sentence patterns have complements? Apparently 6 of them. I'm going to have to go back in the book and check that out. What are the 3 complements covered in this text? I have no idea, but I'm going to read them. Direct object, predicate adjective, and a predicate nominative. Direct object, predicate adjective, predicate nominative are the complements that are covered in my textbook. Okay, number 99. What are the 2 kinds of direct objects covered in this textbook? Oh my gosh. One of them is a direct object in the accusative case, and the other is the complement of infinitive. Wow. Yeah, those 2 are going to be a bit tricky. 70 or 98 and 99 are going to be tricky. What is the usual word order of an English sentence? Subject, verb, object, or direct object. There. And then the word order of a Latin sentence is subject, object, direct object, verb. Okay. And then the next one. What kind of word never follows or is followed by a direct object? That is the sum esse, or to be. Well, whoever that answer is there. Okay. Next section. The genitive singular of the 4th declension. This is like general review, even though we haven't officially covered this. But we've covered it. Okay. The genitive of the 4th declension is us. This is singular. Us. Most 4th declension nouns are masculine in gender. But 2 common exceptions are domus and manus. Where did they go? Domus and manus. Okay. And that concludes recitation questions for whatever chapter this is. I'm going to mark that down. Okay, the teacher within me cannot let me go without going through all these cards from chapter 21 to 23. Actually, to 24. No, 25. 25. 25 is not in there. I'm not going to put in 25 because I don't have enough work done with 25. So we're just going to focus on 21, 22, and 23. And these are just the vocabulary cards and case endings and all that good stuff. Okay, so we're going to run through, and again, this is part of like 24 like flashcard review work, because 24 was a review. Okay, so 24. So canis is dog. Okay, so we're just going to go through vocabulary. And obviously these are all 3rd declension. And it's masculine or feminine. Okay, and that is dog. Okay, Pes pedis is foot. That can't be right. There we go. Mos moris is moral or custom. I think it's where we get our word moral from. Third declension. Let me just recite these endings just to see how they go. So I'm not gonna look. So the endings are verus is I verus e a ibus a ibus. That's for the other one. Yeah, that's for the other ones. Neuters. See that N? It's neuters. Okay. Solis is sun. Yay. And then panis is bread. So now we could talk about bread. Rex regis is king. And then this is sororis is sister. Matris is mother. And then militis is soldier, I think. Yeah. That's weird because there's another one that means army and it's like totally not what you'd expect. Vocis is voice. And then legis is law. Yay. And then nominis is name. Pacis is peace. Fluminis is river. And then third declension. Oh, this is the third declension masculine and feminine case endings. Let's see if I could do this one. Make sure that there's only one card there. I think there is. Okay, so this one is going to be verus is I M E es ibus es ibus. Is that right? Yes. Oh, M is in here. Maybe that's where I'm getting that mixed up from. I bet it is. Okay. Caput Mundi is head of the world. Lucis is light. And then fratris is brother. This is just a declension of pater, patris. I could decline it, I guess, or just read it off the back. Let me just read. No, let me try to decline it without looking. Okay. Pater, patris, patri, patrem, patre, patras, patres, patrum, patribus, patres, patribus. Or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. How close was I? And then ducis is leader. I think I might go to bed after this because I'm getting tired. Patris is father. Crucis is cross. And then luminis is lamp. Oh, third declension. Okay, so this is a declension of nomen, nominis. Alright. Nomen, nominis, nomini, nomen, nomine, nomina, nominum, nominibus, nomina, nominibus. I had a thing on my nose. An itch. Cordis is heart. Caputis, capitis. I can't read that. Capitis. Caput capitis is what is it? Head. And that concludes all of the vocabulary up to the point, at least in the sense of this lesson. So I haven't forgot any of those words, which is good. So I'm going to mark that off on my list. Let me see here. Unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to finish my 25 assignment. Oh well. But I did do some well-needed work that needed to get done. I cannot. Okay, here's my pencil. Okay, so we're going to mark off that we did flashcards. Like more properly. Okay, so then I have most of these pages done. I've got like one page left and then that one problem. Declension pages, I still need to do those. And then I have to do the quiz, which I don't know when that will be, but it won't be today. Or whatever day this is, 26. Let's see, 20. I don't even know what today's date is. Uh-oh. That's pretty bad if you don't know what today's date is. Darn it, it doesn't tell me what today's date is on my phone. Oh well. Either way, I do need to get this done probably tomorrow or whenever I get it done. And then these are going to be like the new endings that I have to work on. So I might do these maybe, I don't know. I might see if I could do the quiz on Wednesday, because I think I'm going to have more time to do this tomorrow than I do right now, because my whole day got messed up because I fell asleep this morning. Yeah, but I did get all this other stuff done except for those pages, but I could do those later. Actually, I'll just do those now. No, did I do those? Declension? I think I did those. That's for 23, right? Like, I'm pretty sure I did those. Let me see. I think I did those. Let me put these away so they don't get lost. Get the teacher book out of the way. Okay. I think I did those. If I did those, then I don't have to do them again. Because I don't do these pages for review units like teacher makes me do. Magister is nicer. Okay, let's look and see what some of these nouns are here. Okay, so crucis. Okay, so that's feminine. Pes, petties. We did that one. Cordis, caput. Yep. This is all done. Flumen, fluminis, nomen, nominis. Yeah, so 23 declension pages are done. So I can mark that off.
Please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, ring the notification bell for all notifications.